Good. If you want to join, you can join. Oh, no, it's okay. It's just...
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a better one. Thank you. You guys want to both come? Come.
All right.
Okay.
Hello.
Come here.
Yoga.
Okay. Good. It's perfect. Okay. Hello. I'm Aisha.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Yes. As you see, I'm making just this little video for my people in my school to get to know your culture and the Masai people better. And it's the best idea to hear it from Masai people.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'd like you to say your name, who you are, where you are born, and where you live.
My name is Abraham Alfred Mole. That's a clan name. Currently, I live in Lake Natron, and I was born here, but my parents migrated from Ngorongoro Highland to here due to the expansion of Ngorongoro Conservation. We are living here, and all the lifestyles, and still we are putting our culture, and yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. But you are originally from Tanzania.
Yeah.
So because Masai is in Tanzania and Kenya. Can you tell me a bit about?
Well, I will tell you a little story about the Masai people, because the origin of Masai is not Tanzania, but the Masai was all the way from Israel. The original Masai, they are from Israel. Then according to historical fact, and the Masai pronouns that has been given to several countries in Africa and also in Far East, but mostly in Africa, because all the way to Israel, they come along the Great East African Rift Valley. They come to settle to Kenya and Tanzania, but due to this fact, they come to settle after they come to Israel, they come with the Nile River. Then the Nile River itself, it was a Masai pronouns, which means river, Orkeju Aile. That's a Masai pronouns. That means the river Nile currently. But they come also and settle in Egypt. They name the capital city of Egypt, that is Cairo. It's a Masai pronoun, that is Cairo. Where are you heading? The people keep migrating. They come in Ethiopia, where the name Ethiopia itself is from Masai pronouns, which means Orkejuthopia. Yeah, it means the river that has like gray water. Yeah, it means it floods and something like this. So they given the name Orkejuthopia. So the people fail to pronounce it like Masai, but they pronounce now as Ethiopia. And they settled in Sudan also for a couple of years. This was really long time migration. It's not
because you are nomads.
Yeah, nomadic people.
Why? So, why is that?
This is because we keep kettles with us. So in case we see like this place is becoming like more crowded, we have to move because of our kettles, and we don't want crowded places. And
what kettles do you have then? What
we have
animals?
Cows, sheep, goats, donkeys as well. But donkeys, we use them as a car or the means of transports, but we don't eat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why don't you eat them? Is it just hard to slaughter, or?
It's not a matter of hardness, it's traditionally we see like we believe that a donkey is like a person. He do the jobs, he works, so no need to take his meat again.
Yes, because he works so much for you already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we take him family member that contribute in manpower.
Okay. And your age, because you told me when we were walking yesterday that you measure time differently sometimes. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Yeah, my age is 28, but it's not exactly because the Masai always we predict according to the years historical that you have been born within. So you have to, the people will say like, maybe I was born like the people who are born in the 20 or 19 or 20.
In the COVID period.
The COVID period. So we call at the time that they will grown up, we say he was born maybe during the corona virus. So we tell as it was 2019. 2020.
Is it a traditional thing, or because not everybody has smartphones or ways to measure time?
This is mainly because we didn't get education, so it was education barrier. So a lot of people in the society didn't went to school.
Okay.
But nowadays the Tanzania government is really strong against to take the people to school.
Do you like this? Kids learning new things, or is it with a double feeling because it's not traditional?
Well, it's not traditional, but we have to because of the changing of life, and at the same times, people will need education to know which is good, which is bad.
Yes.
But also education can hinder our culture because sometimes people can study and just end up working in town in big cities, and you start live even wearing your clothes.
Yeah. And then I wanted to know your position, because you told me there's tribes, there's clans, there's subdivisions.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the system?
Yes, we have clans. We have about 6 main clans. One is Mole and Liza.
Mole?
Yes. Those are the 2 main. Yes.
Keep on telling.
Yeah.
And what clan are you from?
I am from the clan Mole.
And you, sir? What clan are you from? Lysa, okay.
Lysa.
So all clans live together?
Yes, we live together and we can intermarry. So,
because you cannot marry someone
from my clan.
Why? Is it like you see everybody like a family within the same clan?
Within the same clan is a family. So within the clans, we have subdivision inside where the clans are divided. But I can marry within my clan, but different division.
Yes.
But also, the elders will judge like I marry my sister, so I have to pay a calf of a baby cow.
One calf.
One cow.
If you marry someone from the same clan.
From the same clan, so but it should be the different divisions.
It's never the same clan or the same division.
No.
Is that not done, or is it wrong?
You can't marry the person within the same division.
And what if you fall in love, or you just don't?
It's really hard. It's really hard. Maybe you fall in love, but not married.
Out of respect, or?
Yeah, it will be out of respect. Yeah.
And if you marry someone from a whole different clan, then you also pay one calf?
No, from different clan. Those will not be a blood price. Those is just a matter of disrespect. That's it's like we say is the charge for misrespect, because you come and marry within your clan. So this you will give the elders of the clan, because each clan has got chief.
Who are the elders of the clan?
The elders always take authority in the clan. So, and this is being inherited. No one selected.
Like your grandfather and his
Yes,
grandfather.
yes, it inherited the same. The certain families that have good manners of leadership,
Yeah.
that they can be chosen by the society to lead this group of clan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are married, or you are going to marry?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I will go to marry soon because
And why not now?
not now because my wife, I pregnant her when she
Yeah, I
was
saw the
this-
baby yesterday.
Yes, so I'm still waiting for her to really be strong. And then
And how long is the being strong process?
after 4-5 months, she'll be okay.
And can she work now, or she just has to rest?
Always rest. Her mom will cook for her for those 3 months straight.
But
so
she
that-
can only take care of the baby.
Yes,
And
and eat a lot because
Yeah.
she need also to eat a lot. Yeah.
okay. And like men and female, what are the main things that you have to do, like traditionally? What is the woman doing besides taking care of children, and what is the man doing?
Oh well, we have a different division of responsibility in the society. The man always is working hard to make sure the family will get all the needs, like food and all the stuffs that needs like financial stability, and bring a lot of cows. That will be a wealth.
Will the man
But-
also hunt animals to eat them,
No,
or is there someone who does it?
no, but them we hunt only lions for prestige. Yeah. Like this
Tell
is
me.
a certain age where we go to the bush and hunt for lions. This is
A
in
traditional thing?
Yes, a
And
warriorness
how
stage.
old?
It's a warrior stage. Soon after grown up to adult, then you'll be circumcised. Then
Oh,
after
yes.
circumcision, it's a ceremony
Can I ask at what age that is?
from 18 to 25.
And then you are being circumcised, and then you're like a warrior.
Yeah.
And-
Then you will be a warrior until 35 years old. Then
And in
you
that
retire.
age, you have to
You retire the warrior.
hunt a lion.
No. You will hunt a lion between this warriorness stage about from 25 to 28.
So
Yeah.
you still have to hunt your lion.
Yeah, but the government is offense against it, so we'll
Yes.
never do this again because of the government. If caught, you will be really suffer. So the men always looking those responsibility, but for the women's, they take care of the family. They build the house because they are the one who
The bomas,
the bomas, the nice huts.
the earth houses.
Yeah. So they are the one who know the good infrastructure within the house and something
The
like
designers.
this. Yeah, good designers as well.
And about the stages, like you told me, and from 8 years old, you're like,
Yeah, we live
can you
in
tell me the stages?
yes, we live in system of age set from 0. Soon after you are born will be your first ceremony. I should
For men and female?
Yeah, always. If a pregnant woman delivered, will be the first ceremony of that kid. If he is a man, he will come. Also, a girl can be circumcised.
If
Uh-huh.
I can ask, because does it happen a lot here in Masai and Tanzania?
Yeah, it still happen because it's something traditional, and we believe that uncircumcised woman will get really hard time during the birth. So it's better to prepare this.
Does it still happen, like you said, in a ceremony where everybody is around?
For the men's, yes. For the men's, all the witness should be around because you will be circumcised with no any injection. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
And how old are you then?
You'll be circumcised from 18 to 25. That's
Okay.
well grown.
So you remember
yeah.
when you had it?
Yes, really.
Was it hard?
Yeah, sometimes, but because you need it, because you're already grown up, and somebody who circumcised and respect, and the family will understand like you are grown up, so you will jump to another stage that is warrior stage,
Yeah.
and you will be respected as well. You can give out what you want in the society because you're grown up now. Because uncircumcised boy still a kid. We term
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
term him as a kid. So after circumcision is where you take your responsibility as well, because you are now an adult, and they will stop the help to you, but you are the one who will support them.
Yes.
So some things are coming vice versa like that.
And after the warrior stage? From
After
what
the
age
warrior
is that?
stage, you will become junior elder.
A junior elder. Yes.
Yeah, where you start. Their kid are the kids we have to marry.
Yes.
But I will never marry somebody with my age kids, because all the kids that have been born with my agement are my daughters and my sons.
Oh,
so
yes.
that is against the community to go and marry the daughters that has been,
So you can't marry someone who is the age of the son or daughter from your brother.
yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are brothers. They did the same we did. So they live the responsibility. They are now retired from the warrior.
And
they are really,
what stage is
they
your
are
friend?
elders. Yeah, he's 14. So he's really elder, because from 35 you will be an adult elder.
Yeah. So you have
the
a
community- yeah.
junior elder, and then adult elder.
Yeah. If now I will fight with him, it's really big disrespect.
Yes, because he's your elder.
Because it's elder. So the one thing he will do, he will not slap me, he will not tell me anything, he will not argue. He will go back and call the fellow elders
Yes.
and tell them this happened to Abraham. He did this and this and this and this and this. I don't like it.
Okay.
I will cast him, or please help me fix this.
He will what do to you? Curse you?
Yeah, he can sometimes throw bad words and they can be sure at me.
Like cursing?
Yeah, really, we believe it.
Okay.
So before he start doing like this, he can say, I don't want him to be in trouble, please. He has to make my heart clear. And the elders will tell me, yes, you did this and this and this to the father, and you always, the young man always did mistakes, but the elders never.
Yeah, because they respect it and
Yes.
they have their stage of warriorness.
So they will chase me like one cow, a blanket like this, because to misbehave to him is like I take off all his clothes and leave him like no clothes. So
Yes.
I will give him blanket for the respect, yes.
Oh yes,
And,
it's a symbol.
and a lot of drinks, because always the Masai, they like to drink alcoholic drink, but during the amendment like this, they drink much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. But for the woman's circumcision, if I can ask,
Yeah.
what age is that? Like you have a daughter.
Yeah.
When will it happen for her? And what stages does she have in her life?
It depends. Some people do it earlier.
Like the baby stage?
It's not really baby stage, but after 10 years.
Is it also in a ceremony? Then,
For them, the process is done, but the ceremony will come later when she got married.
yes.
So there will be 2 ceremonies for her. Yeah.
Okay. And like for your daughter, if I can ask, will you do it early or what does it depend from?
It depends because nowadays, the children are going to school, and sometimes you find a really clever, kid. She need or he need really to study, because we have also our fellow Masai. They got education. It's now they trying to help us in the people. The things the government is doing in Ngorongoro. We
Yes.
have the lawyers. We have some people like this, but they are Masai. So in case my daughter will like to go to school, I will not hinder her to get education, because I can't predict her future.
Yes.
Maybe she come to help other group of people in the future. I don't know. So it's upon her. She will choose.
So not every woman has to do it. They can choose.
Yes.
Because in
yes,
some
yes.
East African countries they have
Yeah,
to do it.
because also the government is it's offensive
By
So
the
if
woman's
you-
circumcision.
Yes, if you do this, they caught you. It's really trouble.
But
And
if she
some-
wants it,
she can do, but still will be sacred. So
a secret. You mean.
Yeah.
Yes. And sometimes because you don't do it with injections, can it go bad, or do you have special people who do it?
yes, we have really special people trained years and years.
Yes,
Yeah, they know this.
elder people then.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, thank you. And I just wanted to ask you about your religion. Could you tell me shortly what is your religion? Do you have a god? Because I cannot see it now, but the mountain.
Yeah, well, we believe on nature. The Masai, we believe in nature. Either the big trees, the mountain, and
Do you believe they are alive, or what do you? How do you mean?
we believe like if you go to the top of the volcano, let's say the volcano.
What's
you
the
see,
name of it?
Oldonyo Lengai. Oldonyo Lengai